Glacier National Park Conservancy is the official nonprofit fundraising partner of Glacier National Park. We operate 4 different retail locations. One is located just outside the park in the little town of West Glacier, and then the other 3 are located inside the park in the different visitor centers. One is at Apgar Visitor Center here on the west side, one is at the St. Mary Visitor Center over on the east side, and then the 3rd is at Logan Pass Visitor Center at the top of the Going to the Sun Road. We typically hire about 35 people to work for us seasonally during the summers. Some of those folks are warehouse staff, and then the majority of them are going to be retail staff working in the visitor center stores.
So being a sales associate at the visitor centers for the Glacier Conservancy, it's retail, mainly retail, so you're folding a lot of shirts, refolding a lot of shirts, you're stocking, putting a lot of things out that people are going to buy and like taking up, you're checking people out at the registers, making conversations. But yeah, it's just basically your typical retail job, but it's a lot more fun because you're doing it for a great cause and in a really cool and amazing place.
I really like chatting with people and seeing what they are going to do in the park or where they're coming from. It's just really cool to talk to people from all over.
Our visitor center stores are typically fairly busy. Glacier Park sees, millions of visitors every summer season, and many of those folks will come through the visitor centers and will stop by our stores. So it is pretty standard retail, stocking, checking people out. And with every transaction, we do ask for a donation for Glacier Park, and that is how we're able to raise, quite a bit of money for different park projects and programs each season, which is a really rewarding part of the job.
All right, and that is 50 cents. Did you want to add a donation to the park today?
Did you want to add a donation to support Glacier?
Do you want to add a donation to support Glacier today?
Sure, make it 90.
Thank you, we really appreciate that.
So my name is Molly, and we're gonna go on a stocking journey, so come join. I was doing apparel, which is all the clothes, so we're gonna go this way. Shirts in disarray. Typical sight at Logan, but one of our favorite tasks here is to refold t-shirts. It's super fun. We use these handy dandy magical folders. Okay, so I'm writing down things that I see that we're missing. So right here, I see we only have a few smalls left, so I'm gonna grab a few more of this small annual shirt. This is our t-shirt wall. It can get pretty crazy over here. You also become a master at navigating through this gift shop, which is a jungle of humans. So you get really good at going around tight corners and also at saying excuse me. But t-shirts are actually looking pretty good, so that's good. And I think we're gonna go get some stuff. Let's do it. So now we're walking down to our stock room, which is in the MPS break room, and we call it the cage. And yeah, that's where all of our back stock lives. So that's where you have to go and get product to bring up to the floor. So you have to walk up and down these flights of stairs like a million times. But you're gonna get so strong, and that's how you're gonna be able to summit all the mountains. Now I'm gonna get all my stuff from the stock room. Day in the life. This is how it goes. You gotta carry your big tote. All right, now we're gonna put away all of our shirts. And that is called a job well done.
How often do I have to stock t-shirts? I would say once an hour. I make sure that our folded stuff looks good, our hanging stuff looks good. It's a large part of the job is to make sure that T-shirts look good. So yeah, you'll get your steps in. You'll get your steps in.
We are at Apgar Visitor Center on the west side of the park. As you can see, there's a big line for the rangers to ask them questions, because there's a lot of questions that we can't answer because, you know, we're too busy in the store selling products and things. And the red buses and the shuttles meet back there. That's a big question that people ask us here. So it's just kind of a big hub. We're not just the store here. And then here's the store. So you have some product up front just to kind of grab your eyes. You know, sometimes, I mean, you'll get a big rush of people and you kind of just have to wait it out and then do restocks. So I don't know, sometimes it's like a constant, you're just going in and out and restocking things, but sometimes it gets a little slow, so you can focus on some smaller things. But I would say there's usually something to do all the time, but it's too crazy. You have a lot of support.
Daily, the warehouse makes trips up to Logan with back stock or more stock of stuff we're running out of, and it's just something that the warehouse is like always on top of, like making sure that like they know that we're like out of the yellow hoodie, and they're always on it and making sure that we have full stock of what we need up here.
Warehouse job is, gosh, all kinds of different things. Every day is different. We receive in merchandise that goes out to the retail stores, store it. Sometimes we have to repackage it, price some of the stuff, and then I think the funnest part of the job is delivering it to the retail stores up at Logan Pass and St. Mary and Apgar. So you get to drive through the park every day. Some people say, does it get old doing the same kind of trip day in and day out? But the road always looks different driving through the park.
I would say my favorite part of working in the warehouse is being able to drive the road. That job is divvied up between the various warehouse staff members. If you are not taking the order, you will be in the warehouse, sometimes working by yourself, which is awesome. I do like to work independently, but you are also in a team.
Yeah, the vibes are really good. The view is incredible just right from here. And we're gonna be here, beautiful in St. Mary, sell some more things, put some product out, talk to some customers, just have a beautiful day, share the Glacier experience with them.
There's obviously great views, and it was cool when we first got here. There was still a ton of snow on the ground, and you would always talk to people like, oh, it's July and there's still a ton of snow, but it's like cool to watch the transformation day by day of how Logan has transformed and gotten more green and more flower-esque.
And this is our office, so it's pretty awesome. And also, you're always working with new people, so it's just different every time you come up here. The weather's different, the people are different. The animals are different. Sometimes you see mountain goats, sometimes you see bears, sometimes you see the bighorn sheep. So yeah, it's a pretty insane place to work. That's why I like it.
So this is my second year working for the Conservancy.
I'm fortunate to be back for my second season.
This is my second season here, and I came back for a second season because I really loved the job initially, and there's also so much of the park to see, and it's not enough time to fit even into 5 months to see everything that you want to see.
Simply put, I wanted to come back because Glacier is truly just a remarkable and amazing place. I've been to 12 national parks, and this is by far #1 in my heart. Always, forever, and always Glacier.
I love the work that I do here. I love the people that I work with. Like I say, it's fast-paced, but it's also the beauty of this place is really what draws. I mean, that's just a perk of the job, is to be able to live in such a beautiful place. But it's the people that really, that was my main motivation for coming back.
You guys should all take the job. It's like the best job you'll ever work. Montana's a great place to be. So come and join us out at the Conservancy, and come work at the gift shop up at Logan Pass. We have the best time.
See,